Thank you for joining us and welcome to this Markets.com country profile on the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. I'm your host, Armando Gutierrez Jr. Hong Kong has a population of just over 7 million people, with its currency being the Hong Kong dollar. The Hong Kong dollar is currently valued at 7.8 Hong Kong dollars to the US dollar. Now let's take a look at Hong Kong's economy. Major industries of Hong Kong include textiles, clothing, tourism and banking, shipping and electronics, plastics and toys, watches, and clocks. The current account balance of Hong Kong is $19.22 billion, with imports of $365 billion and exports of $345 billion. Major exports include electrical machinery, appliances, textiles and apparel, footwear and watches, clocks and toys, plastics, precious metals, and printed material. Imports, on the other hand, include raw materials, semi-manufacturers, consumer goods, capital goods, foodstuffs, and fuel, though it's mostly re-exported. Hong Kong's real GDP growth in 2007 was 6.3%, but is expected to slow in 4.8% for 2008, with a GDP of $206 billion in nominal terms and $292 billion based on purchasing power parity. The per capita GDP based on purchasing power parity is just over $42,000. Hong Kong's unemployment rate is currently at 3.3% with an inflation rate of 5.3%. 2007 foreign direct investment inflows were $780 billion and outflows amounted to $716 billion. Now let's move on to Hong Kong's premier exchange, the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. The Hong Kong Stock Exchange main index is a Hang Seng Index with a total exchange-wide market value of publicly traded shares of $1.7 trillion. Hong Kong is a limited democracy ruled by the Chief of State and President Hu Jintao, alongside Hong Kong's own Chief Executive, Donald Tsang. Hong Kong, as a special administrative region, has a unique arrangement with mainland China. In 1997, Hong Kong and the People's Republic of China agreed to a compromise in which Hong Kong rules itself and has sovereign autonomy, yet its defense and foreign affairs are under the rule of mainland China. This arrangement is commonly referred to as the One Country, Two System Alliance. This agreement is effective to 2047. Hong Kong's main political forces are the pro-democratic and the anti-democratic units, along with an emerging labor constituency. The Hong Kong legal system is based on English common law. The tax structure in Hong Kong is as follows. Tax rate on corporate profits is 16.5%. Hong Kong also has a standard rate of salary tax of 15%. Hong Kong's two federal funds, the Government Supervised Pension Fund and Mandatory Provident Fund, require minimum contributions of 5%, relevant income both from employers and employees. Now let's take a look at the top 5 of Hong Kong's big businesses ranked by market cap. First, we have China Mobile, with a market cap of 2 trillion Hong Kong dollars. China Mobile engages primarily in telecommunications and data services and is a state-owned company of the People's Republic of China. Coming in second is PetroChina. PetroChina has its second largest market cap of 1.76 trillion Hong Kong dollars and is engaged in the oil and natural gas industry. Next, we have the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, with a total market cap of 1.7 trillion Hong Kong dollars. The ICBC is engaged in the financial services industry. HSBC Holdings is next on the list with a market cap of 1.39 trillion Hong Kong dollars. HSBC is the world's largest banking group. Our last big business company is the China Construction Bank. China Construction Bank is the world's second largest banking group, behind HSBC Holdings, and engages in nearly all aspects of domestic and international banking. China Construction Bank has a market cap of 1.38 trillion Hong Kong dollars. Looking to the future, Hong Kong's large budget surplus will be maintained from 2008 to 2009, which will be equivalent to an average of 3% of its GDP. Again, GDP growth in 2008 should slow to 4.8%, up from 4.6% previously, following stronger than expected growth in the first quarter of this year. Account surplus will remain substantial. CPI forecast is 5.3% for 2008, up from 2% in 2007. primarily due to rising food prices and weakness of the Hong Kong dollar. Inflation is expected to slow in 2009. This concludes our presentation of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of China. I'm your host, Armando Gutierrez Jr. Thank you for tuning in to this Markets.com Country Profile.